spielte auf den größten Bühnen der Welt, erhielt an die 50 goldene und Platin-Schallplatten und gründete zusammen mit seinem Schulfreund Chris Norman in den 70er Jahren die Band Smokie. Ihre großen Hits kennt fast jeder: Living Next Door to Alice, Lay Back in the Arms of Someone oder Needles and Pins. Seit 5 Jahren steht er nun mit seiner eigenen Band auf der Bühne und er spielt nicht nur die bekannten Smokie-Songs, sondern auch Titel aus seinem neuen Soloalbum Solitary Bird. Am 21. Juni diesen Jahres feierte er seinen 60. Geburtstag und ich freue mich, dass er heute bei mir ist. Alan Silson, meine Damen und Herren.
Hello.
Hello, Alan. Yeah, welcome to MediaMovie, Alan, and thanks a lot for taking the time to do this interview.
Ah, it's okay, no worries, no problem.
Alan, how do you develop your songs? What part comes first, music or lyrics?
Depending on certain things, if I see something that, like my song that I once did called Boulevard of Broken Dreams, I saw a poster in Mickey Mouse's office and I thought, that's a good title for a song. And then that came first, but also I had some music back home that I didn't know what to do with the music, and then I put them together and they became quite a big hit record in Scandinavia. And also since then I know there's a new band who's also done a song called Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I can't say the name, but you know, it was a good title, yeah.
Was there something like a light bulb moment, maybe a concert, a certain song or a record that made you dream about a career as a musician?
Well, that was always in my head right from school days, probably when Chris Norman and myself got together at school when we were 11 years old. Okay. You know, and we always dreamed of being like pop stars, even though we were still we were supposed to do our homework and things at school, you know. But what we did, we'd go home at night and we could both play guitars, 2 or 3 chords, and we used to strum around and play and sing Heavenly Brothers numbers. And at the time then, I suppose the Beatles, you know, were pretty big, you know. Well, they were, weren't they?
Alan, in the middle of the 70s, you founded Smokie. You used to play the solo guitar, and for the most part, it was you who created the very special Smokie sound. What are your memories from this time? I mean, the very beginning of Smokie.
I wouldn't really say that I created the Smokie sound, because it was basically me and Chris that started it. I mean, Chris played like the kind of Bob Dylan style acoustic guitar, and I did lead guitar, yeah. But the two matched each other, and our voices worked very well together. And then and that all started at school again, and then Terry came in, who played bass guitar, and it just came in as like it's magic, really. It's sort of a unit. We just seemed to click.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have played on the greatest stages all over the world, and you have been awarded nearly 50 golden or platinum records. The greatest hits of Smokie are nearly well known by everyone. What was the reason for the making of Living Next Door to Alice in a modern dance version?
The reason really is because the older one, or the original one, was, you know, a bit slow, and it was just a sing-along kind of thing. Then it went through to the rude sing-along, and then I just thinking it's such a good song that everybody knows. It'd be nice to make it into a dance version.
Okay.
So that people can actually get up when they're having a party and, you know, get up there and dance along with it. Okay. When they've had a few bevies, you know.
Well, would you say that your new dance version is more for people like me, for young people, or for older people?
I don't know, really. It depends on if you're a good dancer. Doesn't it? Older people can dance. I've played sort of a kind of a demo version of it to my friend's mother, who's elderly lady, and she was dancing to it. So,
okay.
And younger people like my daughter dances as well to it. So,
what song is most important to you? Why and how was it created?
I suppose there's two songs actually in my life that I'm very proud of. The first one was If You're Thinking How to Love Me, which was the first hit record for Smokie, and it was a first very good song as well, which I still find amazing. And the second one was my own song, which was What Can I Do, which is very big in Russia and that.
Yeah. You have been living in Germany for 5 years. What do you like about Germany and what do you miss compared to England?
Well, I can tell you what I miss straight away, fish and chips.
Okay.
He knew I was going to say that. Because it's like our main, especially I'm from the north of England, and fish and chips is like a main, it's a special way of doing it. And it's, seriously, it's, you do kind of miss it, And I miss going in the bars, because you stand up in England, it's like you stand at the bar and talk to people instead of sitting down and never talking to anyone. So you never meet anyone, and I find it a bit strange that. But in Germany, you sit down, don't you? You're all apart. But apart from that, the weather's about the same, really. Still rains and still snows. See, and nothing really. And I can't speak to many people like I used to do. That's about it, really.
Okay.
It's good job you speak English.
Let's talk about your new single. If you want to play something for us today, your new dance version from Living Next Door to Alice.
A little bit, yes.
Ja. Liebe Zuschauer, das ist die neue Single von Alan Silson, Living Next Door to Alice, in einer neuen Dance-Version, die er jetzt ausschnittsweise für uns präsentieren wird, und ich wünsche Ihnen einfach viel Spaß dabei. Alan, actually you produce a Christmas song.
Yes.
What gave you the idea of making a Christmas song?
It's quite a few years ago when, unfortunately, when Lady Diana died. I was thinking of writing a song. It was about sort of coming towards Christmas, and I decided a Christmas song would be very nice to do. And my daughter then was about kind of 16, I reckon, and some kids at her school. I just thought maybe they could get up and sing a little bit, and so they came down and sang like a chorus thing with me, just playing acoustic guitar, and then it sounded quite nice. So I put it together because I had a quite nice studio back in England, and I put it together with Pete Spencer, and we just did it, and it sounded quite nice. And then, but it was a bit old. Well, it was a bit kind of what you call slow. So we've now modernised it to be a bit rockier, to make it as it should have been, maybe in the first place, really. And it was Uli Werner who came up with this idea to make it a bit more rocky. So we did.
Okay. What does Christmas time nowadays mean to you?
Christmas.
Yeah.
To me, well, it used to mean a lot of things, you know. I mean, in England, you expect Santa Claus to come down the chimney pot, and come down in the middle of the night, and bring you presents, and you give him some drinks, or your father, as it was then. Like my father would leave drinks in front of the fireplace and biscuits and blah blah blah, and he always leave like Santa Claus, you know, and that's always the way I remember it. And then you go to sleep and you're hoping in the morning that he brings you some really good presents, and you go down and you think, oh yeah, he's been here, my bicycle is here.
How do you personally see and celebrate Christmas?
I just, again, basically, I just love to look at the kids and have a good time. You know, like the children have a good time. Because Christmas that's what it's all about as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm not completely, I'm not religious in any way. So it's nothing to do with me as far as a religion, because I don't give a monkey's who's what. I just like people to be nice and good, and that's as far as my...
But you celebrate Christmas with your daughter?
Oh yeah, kind of, yeah. It's just it's like it. I think that is I think that's just a thing that it's just like a what do you call it? Having a good time weekend out, you know. But it's nothing to do with religion for me.
Okay. How did you celebrate Christmas when you were a child?
When I was a child, I lived in a very small what you call a back-to-back house, and I just used to hopefully wake up in the morning thinking, has Santa been? Which was obviously my father. And have we got any presents? And you get up the first thing in the morning, walk downstairs, and you look at all the little boxes and you think, what's in here? But sometimes I once had a present in England, and I was supposed to get a bicycle. And when I got up in the morning, I couldn't find it. I thought, where is my bicycle? Oh, where is it? And my father put it just outside the door. So I was really upset. And I went, where's my bike? He said, it's outside the door. Have a look. And I went outside, and there was my bicycle. I went, wow. So the first time I had a proper bicycle with I don't know what you call them in Germany, but drop handlebars. You know, handlebars that go like a racing bike. Yeah.
Alan, thank you for the nice conversation. And finally, some words to your fans at the end, if you want.
Oh yeah. If I've still got any fans around, thank you very much for listening, and hope you're watching, and whatever goes on, I'm still around, and I'm coming back soon.
Meine Damen und Herren, das war das Interview mit Alan Silson. Ich hoffe, dass wir Sie ein wenig unterhalten konnten. Wenn Sie mehr Informationen über Alan haben wollen, können Sie seine Homepage besuchen unter www.alansilson.com oder aber besuchen Sie die Homepage von MediaMovie unter www.media-movie.de. Alan Silson hat eine sehr große Gitarrenkollektion und er hat uns seine Lieblingsgitarre heute mitgebracht, die er für den Christmas-Song benutzt hat. Also damit hat er seinen Christmas-Song produziert und die wird er uns jetzt vorstellen und wir hören zum guten Schluss einmal in den Christmas-Song rein. Ich verabschiede mich an dieser Stelle und hoffe, dass man sich bald wieder sieht. Auf Wiedersehen.